Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense will take the first swing of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Grabs it in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Power football with the run. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Zips. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and he missed it. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He's looking to throw it. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Illinois lining up quickly. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're trying to get to it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Hart. Got his man in the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Akron! What a grab and go for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Akron 13, Illinois.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer
got a lot of running room. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 2nd down after that incompletion. Give to the single back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Illinois right back to the line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
On second down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man down the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Illinois!
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Carr. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. And the Zips have their offense in high gear. Going up top on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Zips will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man down the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Working on the right. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Illinois lining up quickly. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3 here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They're working that left side. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Zips trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll go right back to the run. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Trying play action. Firing deep. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Hands it off. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Hart. Trying to get to it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. He has 89 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. He'll come out throwing on first down. Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
27, Illinois, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
The Zips will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Hart. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Zips! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. A lot of urgency for this offense. They give it to him again. Fakes his man out. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
Quick strike complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Illinois right back to the line.
At the 50. Brings up second down.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Offense lining up quickly. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility with a guy in that slot position.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Oh, look out. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
First and goal, Illinois.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Makes his connection. And they'll find. On after a terrific pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to move it through the air. Quick completion on the out route. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. Touchdown, Akron! And the beatdown has ensued.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Illinois, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got it.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. Looking to throw. Getting some, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Open space at the 25. He now has 115 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The give is to Smith. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he's still running after the move. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They've been running it, but now the pass. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Zips are threatening in the red zone. Shoots it to the left. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He finds his man, and he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Slings it downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the misfire, it's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They keep attacking through the air. He's got it down the middle. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, just keeps firing. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Illini! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 7.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Line gets set, first down. The give as they work on that clock. Didn't get much on first down, it's second and 9. Smith takes the handoff. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll line up for a second down play. They go to the ground, and maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gap.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Second down coming up.
On second down, he'll let it fly. The throw. He's got his man. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't, and you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense right now. That was just way too much work for little gain.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. He wants to throw. Finds the big tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He wants to throw it. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Illinois lining up quickly. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, fighting Illini. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation